Hello Leo, we are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Leo. Leo, before we begin, we have a new offering that's available for all of you. It's a Q&A session with us, which will be on Zoom, where we meet with 15 of you. You can ask us questions and we answer the questions from source. There's a link in the description below for more details. We look forward to connecting with you in this beautiful new way, Leo. Thank you. For now, Leo, let us see what this integration is all about. We are focusing on the eclipse season in September. On the 7th of September, we had the full moon total lunar eclipse, and on the 21st, we have the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo and Libra as the new moon moves into Libra. So it's going to be a beautiful energy, and we're looking at the energies in between, what's happening right now with this eclipse season, these energies for major shifts, major karmic energies being wrapped up. And Leo, we also are going to have a tarot integration of this on our oracle page, and there you will be able to see the physical experiences, the physical manifestations of these energies, while here of course we're seeing the soul lesson, we're seeing the non-physical changes, for both are in play. So we trust that you enjoy both of the offerings and both of the transmissions coming through. For now, Leo, let us see what's coming through for you for this eclipse season. Kiresh riazitro katuro talvalavele metresh kiazitrove. Kiriesh kiazitro kitaro talvalavele metresh kiazitro kiatrove. Kiriatiresh riazitro kirituro talvalave metesh kiaziro yatosh. Riviesh riazitro kitituro talvalave metresh kietrove. Kiesh kiaturo talvalave kresh kiazitro kiatovalove. Viliatolovele metesh, viliatolovele menturosh talvatroviškie. Vatosh ki atiro ke levele metresh ki azitro ki atosh ki tarove, kiriem vele mitriesh ki azitro ki turot al valavekesh ki azatrove. Valovesh ki atire, valovesh ki ataro, valovesh ki azitro ki esh ki atiro tiesh, riavish ki aturo, riavish ki azitro, riavish ki azitro ki tarot al valoviesh, mi atiresh ki azitro, mi atiresh ki azatro, mi atiresh ki azitro ki katurot al valovesh, mi azitro ki azetresh, mi azitro ki avilosh, ki azitro ki turot al valove metresh kiat. Ziataro ki esh ki azatrikesh ki azitro vilavi mitriesh ki aturot al valove kesh ki atiresh. Ratroesh ki azitro ki katul tal valove meletresh ki atire. Kiriesh ri azitro ki atur tal veleve matro kaiosh ki taro talvek. Ki atiro talvelevesh ki azitro ki taloveleve metash ki ato. Varo, varo, vara, vara, vriet, ralesh ki atiro talveresh. Kiriesh ki azitro ki tatu talvalave metesh ki azitro ki ashkata. Varotiesh ki azitro ki tur talvalovem, riatosh ki azitro valove kriesh katir. Ratarosh ki etosh, ratarosh ki atosh. Ratarosh kietos, ratarosh kiatos. Riviresh ki azitro ki aturo talvalove metres ki azitro vatoro velesh kriatalo. Kayesh ki azitro valokeshka talosh ki avitro viaturave. Okay, we've received your information and now it's time for your integration, Leo. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Vriakurot alvalosh, riatirek yeshkiaturot alviresh. Deep breath out. Viryeshki azitro, kitaleveshki aturo kieshki avaro. Deep breath in. Kirieshki azitro, valavekeshki azitro kikatir, talavalaveresh. Deep breath out. Kirieshki azatro, Kirieshki azatro kieshki avalovetresh kiatrove. Deep breath in. Varavitresh ki azitro, Kirieshki azitro kekatur talvaloveremetresh. And a deep breath out. Kira kira kireshki azitro vilietosh. Keep breathing at your ease, Leo. Valavelemetesh ki atiro kieshki azatrova. Virieshkia Turot Alvalavedeshkia Tirove, Kirieshkia Zitro Katatolovelemedeshkia Tiro Zatosh, Kirieshkia Rieshkia Tataresh Alvalovelemetreshkita, Rieshkia Zitro Kikatulot Alvalavemeletesh, Kirieshkia Turot Alvireshkia Tiretash, Kiesh. Sacred Union, Baloshkia Tire, Transformation, Kireshkia Turo, Time, Timely Transformation, Sacred Union, Timely Transformation, and Divine Guidance. Guidance, like a plan, a way forward, strategy. Okay, Sacred Union, Timely Transformation, and strategy. Okay, so Leo, this is a powerful time where energies come together within you, where you come into wholeness more than ever before. This divine union, or this sacred union, is between you and you, your non-physical and your physical, fully merging into one being. You being fully, completely connected to your divine feminine, mother, shadow, spirit frequencies and energies, non-physical energies, the receptivity of all that you are, and also in unison and alignment with your divine masculine, divine father, physical light energies, your physical energies, for you to embody and physical and manifest your birthings into the physical. And this coming together of energies, this union that you're coming to, this oneness, it's shedding a lot of your physical ideas, the idealization of the physical, your physical understanding, the understanding and the ideas of you and what you thought you were going to be, how you thought you were going to be in life, and what life is about in general, okay? So the way you see life, the way you see the relationships, the way you view yourself, the way you saw yourself in 5-10 years no longer is the same. You have a very different understanding of reality, so much so you don't even have a 5 or 10-year projection anymore. You are mostly in the present, just focusing on the now and allowing your future 5-year, 10-year projection to be a discovery. So you have a general idea of where you want to be. It's not so specific, it's not so fixed as it was when you were still in the conditioned Piscean energy. Now in the awakened Aquarian energy, you're allowing a lot more free flow in energy, allowing a lot more transformation to happen in your life in real time. You are allowing present current creation, present current manifestation. You're no longer defining your physical as a set way. You're no longer really taking the opinions of others or other world events into concern. It doesn't mean you don't care. You care deeply, Leo, but you also understand the only way to affect the world in any positive way or to bring about any healing or any positive change is for you to focus on your frequency and be the truth of it, be your highest frequency, thus raise the collective consciousness. Only in that space where you are living the solution, not just thinking of it, when you are being the love, not just considering it, when you are being and expressing your authentic truth, not only projecting it, when you are in that space, you understand that is where the answers lie. That is where the healing lies. That is when you'll be inspired to then create something or do something which will then in fact assist those very spaces which you feel you would like to assist, you would like to add your magic to. So you're not looking at the chaos and thinking, oh no, look at what's happening, oh whoa, how are we going to do this? You are saying, okay, that exists, chaos we see, that's okay, we're going to release that. We're going to rather focus on what's working. We're going to focus on the love we are. We're going to focus on the beauty of the world. We're going to focus on what's working. We're going to focus on all the magical, wonderful, incredible things that are happening. And as we do that in that space, I'll be inspired to create beautiful things. And those beautiful things in themselves will be the solution, the answer, the healing to that chaos. I cannot look at the chaos and want to, and remember, chaos is beautiful. With this chaos we speak of is the unawakened chaos, so the recklessness, the chaos of destruction, right? Everything is chaotic. World is created in chaos. The creation is chaotic, yet within source, when the chaos is based within source, it's harmonious, it's beautiful, everything works. When the chaos is absent source, absent truth, absent clarity, then it's destructive and it's reckless and it's painful and it's suffering, right? So we're not judging the chaos itself. We're speaking of the destructive energies on earth, the energies that feel lower vibrational. We're not looking at it. You're not looking at it thinking, oh no, and focusing on it and then speaking about it and then marinating in it and then becoming the negative frequency yourself. You're no longer doing that. You're now releasing that completely and you're focusing on your higher frequency, focusing on the love, focusing on the happiness, focusing on the positive chaos that's allowing creation and connectivity and beauty and abundance. And in that space, that is the very space you are then inspired to do things which will then be the healing to that destruction, to that recklessness, to the lower vibrational energies. And you're really embodying this now. You're no longer giving those conversations airtime. You're no longer entertaining your friends' misery or people's miseries or people's woe-me-gones. You're no longer in that space. The way you be is within the way you are in your spirit frequency, in your non-physical energies. For there, it's oneness complete. There, it's infinite, limitless creation. There, it's unity. There, it's flow and manifestation. In your spirit frequencies, in the non-physical energies, that is just higher frequency, beautiful creation, 24/7, beautiful, beautiful magical frequencies, and you're now embodying that in your physical, and you are allowing your physical observations and your physical beings and expressions to be that way, to be in that beautiful, fluid, collective, harmonious way. And anything that is disrupting this process is coming to the surface of your consciousness for you to see it, to see the people who are disrupting this flow, to see the energies that you're entertaining which are taking you out of your divine energy, to see the ways of being, to see your habits, your thoughts, your mindsets, your life. It's a big review energy. We're seeing the judgment card coming through the tarot here, number 20, the judgment card. A big review of how you've been in life and seeing how it's not serving you, and finally allowing your wholeness to be and giving that a chance. This is the timely transformation energy. You're going through a transformation and it's not being rushed or it's not dragging its feet. It's a transformation which is happening in stages. In every stage of your transformation, you're coming to great awareness of who you are, and what you bring to self, thus the world. And that's what's important. You're no longer focusing on what you bring to the world. That's not your focal point anymore. You're no longer focusing on what you can offer others. That's not your focal point anymore. You're focusing on what you can bring yourself. You're focusing on what you can do for self. You're focusing on what you can do for you, and not in a selfish, arrogant way. This is a selfish, honoring way. It's good to be selfish, you're realizing, because you're finally allowing yourself to let your cup be filled, and then when it's full and overflowing, you're happy to share from the overflow. Thus, it ensures that you are always at abundance before you offer yourself, so that you're not burned out, you're not giving from your lack, and you're not stuck in lackful energies, giving to people who are not interested in doing the work themselves. You're now fully aware that, I keep giving of my truth, keep giving of my energy to people who are not willing to actually do the work. So there are endless pits of need, endless pits of want, endless pits of worry, and you're no longer interested in those energies, because you can understand how they are just fear-based and lazy to do the work they need to do to come into their sovereign power. And now you are more than happy to assist, but only at resonance and when you are at ease and when you are seen to first and foremost, and thus you are giving from the overflow. And in this abundant giving and offering of self, only those who are then in abundant resonant energies can receive from you. So whoever comes to receive from you, or whoever you're inspired to share your beautiful energy with, they will have to have done the work to be in a receptive mode. So they are not in the worry energy, they're not in the lackful fear energy, they're actually in the abundant energy. And even if they're going through quite some hard things, in that moment when you connect, they're at a space where they can receive you because they are not wallowing in their misery. They're actually doing the work to be in their highest frequency. They honor themselves, thus they can honor you, and they honor you by presenting themselves in their best, like best foot forward. Before I come to you, Leo, I'm not going to come in my misery and drag you down in my misery. Instead, I'm going to be aware that I'm not really in the good space, and that's okay. And I'm going to do the steps this morning to now be in the best place I possibly can. And when I come to you, you're going to see that I'm in the best place I possibly can, and I'm honoring you that way. I honor you by ensuring that I present myself in a way which honors you too, because you have done the work to honor yourself. Thus, you always present yourself in an honorable way to others. You will then receive your plan, your guidance, your strategy, because we can feel that this has been quite a major shift to you, Leo, in terms of how you be. And so a lot of how you would tackle earth or tackle reality or just live life has changed. So it's a bit confusing how to move forward, how to carry on, because the way you be is not how the world is, or rather, it's not how you are used to being in the world. So you're feeling a little bit lost, feeling a little bit unsure and uncertain. Yet as you just allow yourself this unification, this oneness, this beautiful divine union between you, between your inner self and your outer self, your physical self and your non-physical self, your shadow, your light, your oneness, as you allow this and you honor your transformation process, honor the new being you are, you will then receive guidance and divine guidance and a plan, strategy. It's as if Source is saying trust. Once you are really in flow and you have come to a certain place where you are really whole and crystallized in your new self, you are then going to know exactly what to do, and to trust that you'll know exactly what to do, and to trust that the resources and the support and the supply will also be there. The resources and the assistance is part of the strategy. So you're not just going to receive a plan and have no way of fulfilling it, or no way of actually pursuing it. You will, when you receive the plan, receive the guidance, you'll also be able to actually implement this plan and implement the strategy. And we feel this really connects with that solar energy, the solar eclipse energy on the 21st, where it is Virgo, which is that golden path within, manifesting in your physical path without, and then moving into Libra, balance and justice. So as you now transform into your full self, you're now aligned onto your destined golden path, your destiny, and in that space, energy is coming into balance and assist you. This is a challenging transit, Leo, because it challenges you to release the idea of every single thing, including yourself, and every single thing you thought you would be and how the world would be, and for you to allow yourself a complete transformative renewal. And the more you allow this without resistance, the easier it is for you to then navigate the current energies. We are going to bring through an integration to assist you in this way. Okay, Leo, deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Keep breathing at your ease, Leo. Reavel troszkę a durokeś talavalavem treszkę a zitrova, kirieszkę a zatroveke talavalavem treszkę a zitrove, kirieszkę a zatroki valaventes talazatroviraeszkę a zarove, valavelavem treszkę a tur. Connecting to your heart space, to your crown space, crown chakra, your heart chakra, and your root chakra. Ravayeshkia Durotaveleshkia Zatrova Mekash, Raetoshkia Durotaveleshkia Zitrovekeshkia Durove Metrave, Riakiyesh, your solar plexus and your sacral, Raeshka Duravesh, Krieshkia Durotalveshkia Duravalemeleteshkia Duravaleshkia Zitrova, Rakereshkia Zitrokatul Velevemeleteshka, Kieshkia Zitrovatol Velemelareshkia Zitrokitaroveshkia Zarove, Resh Razato, Resh, Ravira, Resh, Rivaro, Resh, Kiatrova, Valove, Metesh, Kiatrove, Varo, Resh. Okay, Leo, we trust that you have a beautiful transformation process and allow yourself this awakening of your most divine self. Thank you, Leo, for being here with us. Thank you for your comments, shares, and likes. It helps for us to have more views, so thank you for assisting us in this way. We look forward to connecting to each and every single one of you again. Thank you, with sacred love. Blessed be.